Dolph, there was a story in Forbes magazine suggesting that people nearing retirement age may be taking a little too much risk with their investments. And I know that you agree with that because that's why you founded Clear Income Strategies, is to make sure that people are going to be okay on their own terms when they're in or near retirement. So how much or how little risk do you think someone should be taking with their money if they're just a few years away from leaving the workforce?
Well, a lot of intangibles come in this. I mean, are you married? A or B, yes or no? Do you have kids? Yes or no? Do you own a house or are you renting a house? Yes or no? Do you actually own the house outright? Yes or no? I mean, all those intangibles can answer this question, Kristen, because everybody's situation is different. So to put this in a broad spectrum would be very difficult. But people who are nearing retirement should be dialing back their portfolio mix to make sure they don't lose their nest egg in case the market does take a dive. But they necessarily need to be following instructions. I mean, a big thing is sequence of returns. It's a program that we run here that shows the sequence of returns going down. Basically, are the next 10 years ever going to happen again in this lifetime? I mean, we've had one heck of a run from 2010 to 2019, and you have to ask yourself in the bottom of your heart, while you're alive, do you think we're going to have another run like this? And is the risk worth the reward when it comes to that? If there is a reward of going up 10, 12% and thinking this chain is going to continue, worth the risk of starts going down a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. Now, I met these people from New York a couple weeks ago, and Tim and Lynn, 61 and 66. They moved here about 8 years ago and to save on the cost of living. Because last time I checked, New York City is a little bit higher than Charlotte.
Yeah, no doubt.
And their questions when they were getting retirement, because they're now in the retirement mode and getting ready to pull the plug, is they had about a $600,000 nest egg between the two of them that they were focused on for income. And I asked them this question. I asked this almost to everybody I work with. If that $600,000 where it's at right now in 5 years from now when you're going to retire is still $600,000, how are you going to feel? And they scratched their head and they said, well, probably not too happy, but at least we didn't lose anything. And then I asked them the question, if that $600,000 was worth $900,000, how would you feel in 5 years? The comfort comes out and says, oh, that would be great. I go, well, if that $600,000 was worth $400,000 or $300,000 down the road, how are you going to feel? Oh my God, we've wasted money. Knowing versus guessing, planning versus wondering what it's for. Most people in this industry right now are planning forward, but so many people out there are looking for instant satisfaction, instant gratification in their portfolio. They're not looking for the long-term satisfaction, the long-term gratification. What I like to plan on is long-term satisfaction, not that instant gratification. Yes, everybody wants to make double-digit returns. Everybody wants to make all this money, but at what risk? At what cost do you need to do this? So when you're looking at your portfolio, ask yourself, what do you want to dial back? This book, Stress-Free Retirement, that we hand out complimentary on the show, talks about strategies that can pull you back, still getting that reward, but taking away the risk at the same time. So when you look at your portfolio, folks, ask yourself, if I lose X amount of dollars, how will I feel? How am I going to react? Do I have a strategy in place? Will I be okay? But if there was a strategy out there that you could plan for income and you could put $600,000 in, and in 5 years now, you know your income bucket is going to be worth $900,000 and taking all the risks off the table, why would that not be a good thing?